But I want to bring ChatGPT in the loop, and I want to ask it some questions. So bear with me here, okay? And if you cannot hear me, let me know. Hey, Chat. Hey, Chat. So I need your help. Within the context of responsible AI, which in my opinion is comprised of the following 5 components: transparency, fairness, explainability, privacy, and security. I want you to tell me which of those components do you believe is the most critical in the short term and the most critical over the long term. And by long term, I define that as more than 10 years, and give me your answer in less than 30 seconds.
In the short term, transparency is the most critical. It builds trust and accountability. Over the long term, fairness becomes paramount, as it ensures AI systems benefit all parts of society equitably. Balancing these components is key to responsible AI development.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Chat. That
like
was
it.
30 seconds. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So fairness and transparency. So everything it just said, I find interesting, and it sounds reasonable. Now, I say that to you because in the back of my mind, I know there's some proportion of with the output that was just given to us, that's a hallucination. Maybe it's less than 1%, maybe it's 1%, I don't know. But this is where I come in as a human and say, I'm going to override the AI system. And I agree with transparency being critical right now. But in my mind, I would think fairness is more critical right now because we are in just now getting started with regulatory and legal compliance of AI. We're in the beginning stages of this. And I can imagine, based on all that I've learned so far, there will be a more compliance risk with fairness than with transparency. That's my own informed guess. Now, over the longer run, my gut tells me that security will probably overtake all the others. Because I can see fairness and transparency and explainability solved, because these are solvable problems. But with security, though, Trent, as you know, because we've talked about security before, security as a landscape is always evolving. The bad guys are always evolving. The attacks are always evolving. So I can see security, say, take 5 years from now, for sure 10, being a much critical issue with regard to AI.